I was having a conversation with a client of mine who basically came to me with the realization that we weren't the most expensive sales training he had ever paid for. When they were a prospect, price was an issue. He talked about how he had never paid this much for training, never spent this much time practicing, never really invested in his people this way, and he wasn't sure why he would do it. And as we talked through his opportunity, he realized he had about a $4 million gap between where he was and where he wanted to be. Well, 18 months into our engagement, he called me up to talk to me a little bit about what had happened. And he said he realized that our training, while expensive, cost him about a third of what he was paying for training before. You see, what he was paying for training before was he spent money on outbound marketing. He created inbound leads, and then he turned them over to sellers who weren't prepared for conversations. And he hoped that they had enough conversations that they figured it out. And in the end, he figured the average salesperson that he hired had a 75% chance of leaving in year one and cost him, on average, $400,000 in lost opportunities. Whew. In other words, in 12 months, he would invest salaries, benefits, and opportunity cost totaling almost $500,000. Unfortunately, we don't charge that much for training per person. And what he realized is he recovered that $400,000 in opportunity cost because the 9 reps that he had hired, only 1 had left. Training's expensive. Practicing on prospects is more expensive. If you're not sure how to build a system that ramps reps, gets them earning early, and makes them stay longer, maybe we should talk. Give me a call, 317-678-8800.